it was the best escape that a kid could have for a kid that didn't have things going so good, maybe. And Piper was kind of that guy when the TV got turned on first. He was there, and he was even a heel, but he brought out these bagpipes, and so I was just all over that, man. It's like, so I was the only kid in the neighborhood that liked him when he was a heel. Then he turned in. It was just great. He was just like, if I could work in front of any wrestler in the world, or perform with any wrestler in the world, it would be him, the greatest.
I'm hesitant to say it because I know it will never happen, but really honestly, the top 4 or 5 promotions need to get together, stop saturating the territory with half-ass crappy wrestling, take the top guys and run them on a single circuit in order to get people to realize that pro wrestling is still alive and is still good in this area. There's a lot of great talent here, but there's a lot of crappy guys that'll take $5, and that's why a lot of us who have been doing this for a long time are not getting paid what we deserve, not getting taken care of the way we deserve, and frankly, why half the guys who should be having amazing matches aren't, because they don't want to put out that effort for $5 or $10 or $15 or $20. You know, when I left Portland, I was making $400 a show. You know, now it doesn't matter what I'm offered now. It's like, you know, and I get taken care of pretty decently because guys know me and guys respect what I can do. So I try to give them 100% no matter what. But I know there are a lot of guys that would bump a lot more if they were getting taken care of right.
Welcome back to BCW Action. This is Mr. Tubbs here with this special match. As you can see, already in the ring, my favorite tag team, the Hounds of Hell. Coming out to ringside now, Blue Collar Wrestling's tag team champions, Lonestar and Tex Thompson, the Cowboys. What kind of self-respecting champion wiggles that part of his anatomy while holding his title belt? See, I can see the belts rusting even as they are doing that. That's just disrespectful. There they are, my favorite tag team. Non-title match. They don't have an opportunity to win the belts tonight. And there's one of my least favorite tag teams. With the titles not being on the line tonight, I don't want to know what the Hounds of Hell might have planned. If there is a chance on winning the titles, they might not want to get disqualified, but these guys are really... T-Rex showing no fear for that huge boa constrictor or python that Damon Scythe keeps in that bag. That's right, Damon. Hounds of Hell, why don't you give Tex Thompson another shoulder replacement for me? And the match is underway. Damon Scythe keeping that snake and a strap. And Void's kendo stick all at ringside. I don't know. I don't think they came to actually win this match. I think they came to beat somebody up. And since they're against the Cowboys, I don't mind that at all. Well, this match is officially underway, but we have seen no physical contact yet. Emperor Void's going to start with Tex Thompson. These are guys that know each other quite well. Tex Thompson and the Hounds of Hell have all been an integral part of the tag team scene for most of this year in blue-collar wrestling. And as we begin this match, I want to remind fans at home, if you want to get in touch with BCW, if you want to find out more about our special shows, what's coming up, or even possibly training to join BCW, you want to call 971-217-8BCW. That's 971-217-8229. If you want to get in contact with us just to tell us how you thought about the show, you can email at bluecollarwrestling@msn.com, or you can look us up on Facebook, Blue Collar Wrestling. Blue Collar Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here every single week, 6 p.m., 5:30 bell time at the North Portland Eagles Lodge, 7611 North Exeter, Portland, Oregon. And now I'm being joined by my esteemed colleague, Ken Stillwell. How you feeling tonight, Ken?
I'm feeling a lot better than I was last week, I'll tell you that. I heard you mentioning the address and everything. Now, Exeter is 1 block west of Portsmouth, which is a major cross-section. Easy as can be to get here, so there's no reason not to. Well, we've had lots of action tonight. Obviously, I haven't heard your play-by-play tonight so far. Been a lot of action. Had a great interview and some fun with Vicious Sin. Great guys. I'm looking forward to doing some Wicked Sin. Thank you very much. Had a great time with them up in the ring, and looking forward to, well, we're talking about doing a rock and wrestling show, and I think that'd be just crazy awful look good.
Well, blue collar wrestling is old school. Mr. Tubbs is old school. That would be an old school idea.
I'm old school. And some people know it, some people don't, but our sound guy, Dead Mike, and I played in a band together for about 15 years.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Would you play the triangle?
Huh?
Yeah, you know, triangle, ting.
No, that would be something you would do. I played guitar and did vocals, and Wicked Sin is actually going to let me come up and play one part of their set.
That'll certainly be interesting to see, Ken.
It will be fun to do. I haven't picked up a guitar in a long time. Now, Tex Thompson working the leg of Emperor Void. And tags in Lonestar. You know, since these guys got... Oh, man, drops a knee right on there.
Cowboys doing what they do best. Don't necessarily like them as much, but I can't argue with their experience. They don't even have to talk to each other anymore. It's like they've got that psychic link. They know what each other's going to do next.
And that's a sign of a good, successful team. And they're just working the snot out of Void's leg. No tag allowed. Good crowd on hand.
Emperor Void, he and Damon Scythe are known for their ability to take punishment, but admittedly, this early in the match, they are really, really taking it.
The Cowboys are surgically dissecting them.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
And a Make-A-Wish time. It just stretches the hamstrings.
Ow.
Void's going to have a little trouble walking in the next few days, I think.
Yeah, I know wrestlers try to stretch themselves out before matches, but moves like that are intended to yank those.
I cannot believe that Void got him up and planted him. It was almost like a standing fireman's carry that just dropped Tex Thompson onto his back, and now Damon working the small of the back by pulling back on the chin.
Well, Emperor Void is quite a bit shorter than Tex Thompson. Sometimes that leverage, if you use the taller man's height against him.
Yes, very true. Did you see the size of those guys from Wicked Sin?
Yeah, some of those guys look like they could be wrestlers. Those are some big dudes.
They actually think they want to come in and train a little bit.
That would be interesting. I don't know, when's the last time you saw an old hair rock band wrestling group or team? It's been a while.
Well, maybe. But with their size, are you going to argue with them?
Well, at my size, I probably could.
I don't know. These guys haul amplifiers and stuff all day.
And now here we see the Hounds of Hell doing what they do best.
Distraction and cheating. Yeah, when I introed these guys into the ring, I made the statement that I thought I was looking at the front line of the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, they do look
one big today.
They look like they've enjoyed some of their success, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. And now Damon working on the knee.
Oh, he's saying you're going to try to mess with my pal's knee, I'll try to mess with yours.
Oh,
of course,
stomps on it.
Of course, the difference is I think Tex has a stainless steel patella. And he's got a few spares at home.
Hurts. You're so mean.
Now a little double teaming from the Hounds.
Oh, a double super kick. And Void still having trouble with his left wheel.
Yeah, I don't think Void was able to get all of that super kick. Otherwise, the match might have been ended there.
Nice elevation on that elbow drop.
And Tex is barely moving. I think he's hurt.
I wouldn't count Tex out at all.
Especially not with that kind of pin. I love the Hounds of Hell, but that was way too blasé of a pin attempt.
That it was.
You've got to hook the leg.
You're not going to put Tom away. He can absorb an awful lot of punishment.
That is true. All four of these guys.
People talk about his age or him being an old man, but what it gives him is a mindset that he knows how to take that kind of punishment and let his whole body absorb it rather than one spot.
Yeah, I'd love to be able to say you're wrong, but Tex Thompson wouldn't even be in wrestling anymore if he didn't have that inner toughness. Same for any of the guys that have been around a while.
That's right. I gotta say, I was watching one of those promotions on TV recently, and you know what? I think none of their stuff was any better than ours. But I wish them luck, wish them well.
Well, it's great exposure, brings attention to all wrestling in the Pacific Northwest area.
That it does. Shoots Void off into the rope. Here he comes.
Lonestar, the freshest man in this match, and he's turning it on.
Has a weak kick. That one got him down, took the edge.
Not Lonestar's patented super kick, though.
Oh, no, it'd be over if that's what it was. Barring any interference, such as right now. I think my voice is going out.
T-Rex having some trouble keeping control of everybody in the match. With the Hounds of Hell, that's usually the case.
Void trying to punch his way out of it.
And I'm surprised he managed to. Lonestar's pretty good at that part himself. Head of steam.
And Void goes over, and Cowboy, the veteran, Lonestar, ducks out of the way.
And Lonestar not really in the ring that long and not really taking much damage.
Nope.
You give him just 30 seconds and he'll still be the freshest man in this match.
And Tex Thompson coming in. He came in a very angry man. Just look at his face. That's a man with a lot of hate in him right now.
Oh, is that what that is? I thought it was liver spots. Oh, and here,
oh, and he misses it, and that's gonna hurt.
Void had the presence of mind of getting out of the way. We all know Tex's fist drops are nothing to sneeze at.
Nope, and that jarred him from his fist all the way up to his shoulder.
Yeah, Damon Scythe trying to take away one of his weapons. A lot of guys, a fist is just something they do sometimes. Tex Thompson and Lonestar can brawl as well as technical wrestle. They're pretty much all-arounders, and that's taking out one of his weapons.
Well, that's just smart wrestling.
Nice high knee maneuver.
Well, since the return of Hounds of Hell, they've not missed a step. They've continued on their path of destruction.
Now, I'm still waiting to see how they're going to deal with this match, though. It's a non-title match.
That's right.
So they don't really have to get a pinfall. There's not that much on the line. They could pull a lot out of their bag of tricks when they don't have that kind of restriction. Or they
at the same time, it could give them a false sense of security.
That is true. And, of course, a clean win out of this match would probably put them right in line for another title match.
That's right.
But Tex Thompson, of course,
nice feel out of the corner. Oh, it just snaps Damon's head.
And going for a pinfall. Come on,
guys. And in comes Void.
T-Rex trying really hard to keep control of this match.
And Lonestar having a little trouble hanging on to his temper as he kind of gave T-Rex a little shove. Now all four are business right now.
Tex Thompson and Damon both getting sidetracked, going after the men that were out on the apron.
Anything and everything's going to happen right now. Two suplexes.
Wait, we have two pinfalls.
There you go. Your winners by pinfall, the Cowboys, Tex Thompson and Lonestar.
How do you get that, though? Neither men that were being pinned or doing the pinning were the legal man.
Ooh. So is this match continuing?
I don't know. We heard a bell.
No. T-Rex calling for the bell.
Well, if the Hounds of Hell and the Cowboys don't know what's going on, they're just going to keep going. This is turning into a brawl now. No finesse involved.
I may have to go to ringside. I may return.
All right, thanks for joining me, Ken Stillwell. I'll stay here for a moment, figure out what's going on. Devin